Hey guys, this is GMtito here, bringing you today a gameplay commentary, and basically bringing you guys my second episode of the Storytime series I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be putting a link in the description for the first one. I got really good feedback, and I think you guys enjoyed it. And also a link to the person who actually influenced me of doing this series, AG on PS3. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. Okay, so let's get going, because this story is a pretty long one and pretty interesting actually. So I live on an island called Bonaire. If you don't know, just Google it. And basically we were going to Holland. In our group of islands, because we're like a group of islands, there's this major island, the biggest one, which is like the central. So we have to go there to take a Boeing 787, which I think is the biggest Boeing, to Holland. So it's about a 9-hour flight. It's pretty long. And 1 hour in the flight, the plane starts turning towards Puerto Rico. And I start telling my aunt and my mom and my dad, like, hey, look, the plane's turning towards Puerto Rico. What's going on? And they're like, no, it's just going to make a big circle. And I'm like, oh, whatever. So after a couple of minutes, they announced that there's going to be an emergency landing in Puerto Rico because they think there's fire on the plane. So at that point, you guys may imagine, a lot of people started crying and a lot of people started praying. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to die. I mean, it's over. Because we were going dead serious down super fast in direction Puerto Rico. And at that point, the stewardess and everybody started saying, take sharp objects and shoes off. In case of emergency, exit. Leave everything behind. And they basically said, put your heads between your legs. And when we're going to land, put them between your legs and brace for impact. So about 1 minute before the landing, all the stewardess start screaming, brace for impact, brace for impact, brace for impact, brace for impact. And it was really scary. And we land safely. Everybody starts clapping their hands. They're like, oh my god, we actually landed. There was like this woman next to us with a baby. Her baby was like crying, and she was crying. They were praying. But when we landed, everybody started clapping, because we had like 400 people on board. And you could just see everybody with their heads between their legs, just like, oh my god, we're gonna fucking die. And we actually land. So everybody starts clapping, but then the plane just freaking stops in the middle of the runway, and like 14 ambulance and 14 freaking cops surround the plane, and they start like checking the plane to see if there is fire. So we don't know what the hell is going on, and we're scared as hell. So basically we stay in the middle of the runway for about 30 minutes, and basically we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Then the captain actually announces that we're gonna go ahead and go to the entrance, and they start towing us. And when they're towing us with the tow car, something goes like tax, and then we just stop in the middle of the runway, and everyone's like, what the hell happened? And then the captain says, okay guys, don't worry, we're gonna go to the entrance with our own power. He starts the motors and goes to the entrance, and in the plane we basically wait about 2 hours. And it was really hot in there. They had to open the doors. Everybody was sweating. And then they said, okay guys, we're gonna let you guys go in Puerto Rico. So basically they let us enter Puerto Rico, but they said one thing: you're not allowed to take anything with you. You're just allowed to go there. They're gonna put us in a room with air conditioning. So basically like 200 people just go in a small room with the air conditioning. We have to wait like 3 hours in Puerto Rico. It gets really annoying. Everybody's angry. People start screaming, like really pissed, because they're taking care of the plane better than they are at the passengers. So basically we're waiting there, and after about 3 hours the captain comes, and he announces that there are two possibilities. One is wait for a plane to come from Holland and pick us up and go back to Holland, because the crew that we're with right now is not allowed to fly to Holland because they already worked an amount of hours. Or we can go back with that plane back to where we came from, which was the central islands, and wait for a plane tomorrow. But there was also a problem that thing that went tax when we were on the runway was basically the tow bar that broke from the tow car, and that was the only tow bar in whole San Juan, Puerto Rico for the Boeing 787. So they're gonna check to see if they have more in the like storage place. So we're basically like, wow, really? Is this really happening? And I basically have to go back to the plane, and when we're going back, they're like, no, you guys can't go because you need your passports. Because like maybe somebody like came in the group and they can just go in the plane. You need your passports to show who you are so we can check if you were on the plane. And everybody's like, wait, what are you talking about? You said that we're not allowed to take anything with us, and now you're saying where are our passports? And everybody's like, what the hell? And then they're like, yeah, okay, sorry, we forgot about that. And they basically let us pass. We go back to our island with the same plane that basically almost killed us. We stay in a hotel. The next day we come back to the airport. We check in. We go in the sorry, we like go in where you like wait for the plane, the waiting area. And they call us back. They go like, everybody that's gonna fly in the flight to Holland, please come back to the check-in area. And they say that the crew has to rest one more day. My mom got so pissed. We basically came back to our island. We said like, fuck this, we're not going to Holland anymore. And basically we just did that. And actually Kyle contacted us and like, we're really sorry. And they gave us a business ride, first class ride with them from our island, so not from Central Island, and we got to go to Holland anyway. But I mean, it was a really scary experience overall. But I think I'm one of the well, maybe 1 in a million people actually experience a emergency landing with a big plane like a Boeing, so I feel pretty special. But anyway, guys, it's over. If you guys enjoyed, remember, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.